Hi, welcome to my Makeup Monday for Monday the 18th of November 2024. My name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, so welcome. Today we're going to do a fun fold card. I saw this card on a US demonstrator's Facebook. She did a reel with it and it was really cute, and she had lots of requests for a video for it. But I had one lovely customer bought everything she needed to make this card. So I promised her I would do a video, and I've converted the measurements to metric. So let's go down to the craft desk and we will get started. Okay, now this is called a wide Z fold card. Now this was my first conversion of the measurements, and it was using the Reindeer Day bundle. So that's how it looks when you open it up. And I wasn't very happy with this little fold here. I thought that could be wider when I converted the measurements, so I made a couple more. I just got on a roll. So that one was, let me see, that was only 3 centimeters wide. I thought I'd go to 4 centimeters wide, and I do like it better. So this was my rejigged version. Everything else is the same. It's just that this fold here is just a centimeter wider. So that's how it looks. So it forms a double Z. So it's a Z fold card. It's just a little bit different. And then I did one with the decorative trees because I just got on a roll. So I am going to use decorative trees for my next card. So my lovely customer bought the Reindeer Day bundle to do it with, and she bought this punch. So I'm going to use the punch. I'm just going to change it to be a decorative tree one, but you can see that the basis of the card is the same for each card. So it's just the fold, and then it's just the decoration. So let me leave one of my Reindeer Days ones down for my sample card, and got my punch. So with this card, with the decorative tree card, I used the Sentimental Christmas paper. Is that what it's called? Let me look. Sentimental Christmas. So this is the one that's a give back one. So $4, I think it's $4.25 is given back to literacy, children's literacy. I'm not quite sure exactly which one that we're donating to, but every pack of this paper that's sold at $4.25 goes to children's literacy. So I'm using this paper again. So, but this one I used everything from the Reindeer Day Suite collection. So, let me see, this is the Decorative Trees stamp set. So they're all the stamps and the dies that cut out the tree, and these are the standalone dies for this stamp set, stamp die bundle. I love this bundle. It's just, it is a favorite. So I'll put that to one side, and we'll get our card. Now I've got everything cut, I just haven't scored anything. So let's do a scoring. That's for stamping in. So, and then we'll go through all the other bits and pieces that we've got. Okay, where can I put those? I'll put those here. I'll get my trimmer out. So I'll just move a sample card out of the way. So first of all, your card base is just a standard A5 card base, 21 centimeters by 14.9, and we're going to score it at 4 centimeters and 10.5 centimeters. So you can see that. It's just a standard A5 card base. And we're going to score it at 4 centimeters and 10.5. So I'll get my cutting blade out of the way. And the 4 centimeters is this fold here. And I just think it's better being just 1 centimeter wider. I just liked it better. So 4 centimeters. Get my cutting blades out of the way, and I'm going to score it. And then I'm going to shuffle it along to 10.5 centimeters and score it there. So that's our card base all scored. I don't know if you can see the score lines. Not really. This is Pretty Peacock, what we're using. And then you've got your middle part of your card, your second Z. So this I use basic white. This one I'm using basic beige. So it measures 21 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters, and we're going to score it at 7.5, 14 centimeters, and 20 centimeters. On the long side, we're going to put the 21 centimeter edge into your trimmer, cutting blade well out of the way, and we're going to score it at 7.5, 14. I'll just move my little sticky note and I'll open up the arm of my trimmer. Oops. And we're going to go to 20. So it's 21 centimeters in length, but we're going to just score it at 20 centimeters. Okay, so that's our scoring done. And all our cutting is already done, I believe. Yes. Let me just pop that back. So this is what you've got. You've got your normal A5 card base. 21 centimeters by 14.9, scored at 4 centimeters and 10.5 centimeters. So the 10.5 is actually scored in half. Then you've got your middle panel, which is 21 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters, scored at 7.5 centimeters, 14 centimeters, and 20 centimeters. So that is that. I'll keep them separate, I think. That will be easier. And then we've got a piece of designer series paper, 10 centimeters by 14.4. That's going to go there. Another piece of designer series paper, 6 centimeters by 14.4. That's going to go here on this fold when we open it up. So not there. I haven't put any paper there. It's here. So that's going to go like on the other side. This one I've put designer series paper. These other two I also put designer series paper on this front fold. But today on this card I'm just going to do a strip that's 3.5 centimeters by 14.4 in basic beige, and I've put it through the distressed tile embossing folder. So that's our layering pieces for that for the card base. Now we have this one. So this panel here with the score line is 7.5, and this piece of designer series paper is 7 centimeters by 10 centimeters. This panel here is 6.5, so this piece of designer series paper is 6 centimeters by 10 centimeters, and that's all your layering pieces. Oh, have I got another? I don't think I've, oh no, that's all right. I thought I needed another panel, but actually that is part of the Z, so that's what I'm going to stick my trees onto. So let's put the inside Z away or aside for the moment, and we shall bring in this one, the card base, and we shall score it. So it's just actually scored in half, just like a normal card, a normal A5 card, and we're just going to score it like that, and we're going to bring the 4 centimeter score line back over onto the card front. I hope that makes sense. So this is going to be what our card base will look like. Okay, and then we're going to put this piece of paper here, we're going to put this piece on this side, and then we're going to put this piece of embossed cardstock here. So let's start layering. I'll move those away. Okay, we don't need that anymore. So as you can see, because I've done a couple with the Reindeer Day bundle, you can do this with any paper and stamps and dies, and the card still works. It looks great. It doesn't have to be Reindeer Day. It just looks great. I love this paper. I love it. It's just so nice. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to fold my card over because this is where this piece is going to go. And as I kept making the cards yesterday, I kept thinking I could just keep going with these. These are so much fun. And it's lovely because it shows off your paper. So if you've got lots of paper, go for it. Okay, so that's, where's my tissue? Blue spurtage. And then that's going to fold back over. Now on my sample cards I've put paper. You don't actually see very much of it. This one you saw a little bit more, but I just thought I didn't like any of the contrasting papers with these trees, so I thought I'm going to go with a piece of cardstock. So that's what I decided on. So just put the glue on the back. And pop that on the front. It's funny when someone orders a whole lot of stuff and it's just because they've seen one card. I mean, has anybody else done that? I have done that. Or I've ordered a stamp set just because I had this idea in my head and I thought, no, I've got to do that. I've got to have that stamp set. I've got this idea in my head. Okay, so we can probably get rid of those, although I might just put them along the top here. And then you'll know what you need. Oh, that's too high, isn't it? Let's bring them down a bit. I used to do like a PDF for my folds, but I haven't been doing that lately because I just haven't. So that's our card base decorated. If you wanted to put another piece of designer series paper in there, you can, but I don't think it's necessary, and it's a little bit of a contrast having the cardstock colour show. So I don't think it's necessary, but you certainly can. So see, yeah, up to you. So we'll put that to one side for the moment, and we will bring in our centerpiece. We do need that if you want to know what that is. So the first fold's going to be a mountain. I think on the video I did the other day I said the wrong thing, but didn't mean to. And then, so that's going to be that. Then this one's going to be a valley. And then this little one just folds back because it's going to just have your adhesive, glue, tape, whatever you want. And that's going to go onto the base of the card. Does that make sense? Okay. So this one's going to go here. This is the 7 by 10 centimeter piece of paper. So I'll put my little post-it notes over there. There we go. And pop that there. So that is that panel. That's going to be that front panel. Okay, and then this one is 6 by 10 centimeters. I'm going to put that there. There we go. Make sure I'm still recording. Okay. Okay. Now this is the panel that you stamp on. If you want to stamp something, you can stamp it here. So let me just... Okay, so this is your inside piece. I hope that's helping my little post-it notes. I'm just going to have a drink of water because it's so muggy today. Okay. So So I'll just put this on top, just, you know, just because. And I'm going to stamp. What am I going to stamp? Got my pretty peacock here. I am going to do the heartfelt hexagon punch. So I've got my little piece of paper, and I am doing it in white because I suppose I could do it in basic beige. Let's do one of each and then you can choose. Oh, I don't think that's big enough. Let's go with this one. I did think I'd do white because I've got glimmer paper for the tree, but maybe... Okay, and this one I thought I would do with the punch. I thought I would do a very Merry Christmas. So let me just grab that out of the box and put it on a block. Okay, let's just, now we've got to make sure we leave a room. Oh, look at that, I've got ink all over my block. How did that happen? Okay, I've done it again. Never do that. Okay, I'm going to just sort of put it in so I can punch it out. And this is the heartfelt hexagon punch. I think it's actually now $41. It's in the annual catalogue. Okay, so we're going to... I'm sorry, that's down too low. Sorry. I'll do one and then I'll do another one in white and we can choose. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I was thinking white because it would match the tree, but maybe not. Oh, no, we still need that. Okay, let's get a chamois out to clean off our stamp. Okay, just put that over there. I'm going to stamp in here. I'm thinking I'm going to go basic beige actually with my punched out thing, and I'm going to use Oh Christmas Tree inside. So because we don't have a lot of room to write, I'm going to put it down the bottom, I think, or I could put it up the top. No, I think I'll go down the bottom. So just over in my, oh, what's going on? Oh, look, because the ink pad's sitting on my mouse, so it's not sitting flat. That's why. On my mouse pad. Okay, so this is best to do. Let me just move everything up. Oh, I'm getting stuck on my little post-it notes. Goodness gracious. It's best to stamp on your centerpiece before you stick it to the card. It's always better to stamp before you stick. That's my motto. Okay, a Christmas tree. Oh, I do love that. Okay. Let's close this up before I put my hand into it. Okay, so let's get this back here. Okay, let's cut out a white one. I can always use this on another card, but I'm thinking the basic beige is the one we should use. But let's just have our options open. Okay, now I'm going to decorate my panel once I've attached it to my card base. So let's just put all that there. Now on this 1 centimeter foldy bit, I'm actually using double-sided tape. I think that's easier than glue in this situation because I don't want to have glue on such a thin little strip and get it everywhere. So I am going to burnish that down so it attaches nicely. And then I'm going to bring our card base back in. So it's going to fold like so, and that's going to go like that. Does that make sense? And we're going to put this like a sandwich. We're wanting to attach this panel to this fold. Okay, so, and I'm not sticking that down yet, I'm just focusing on my front panel. Now if you want that over to the left, you can certainly do that. I didn't like that. I wanted this panel centered on my card base. Does that make sense? But if you wanted to stick yours further over, you can see more paper that way, up to you. But I wanted to see more of I wanted this centered on my card base, so roughly the same width, same distance here and here. So I just sort of line it up and eyeball it top and bottom and line it up. I know it's not centered on that fold, but I want it centered on the card base. So I'm just going to get that straight again because I moved it, and I'm just going to open that up, get my glue. I'm pretty sure that's, yep. And I'm just going to put glue all the way down where that's going to cover up. Does that make sense? I hope so. And then I'm going to fold this back over. And that's easier than putting it on the back of this panel. If you put it on your 4 centimeter folded piece on the card base, the glue, it's easier. Okay? So that's attached, and that's still floating in the breeze. So what we're going to do is turn our card over. We're going to get a pokey tool or a take your pick tool. This is my old take your pick tool. And take the back of our double-sided tape off, and now we're just going to fold over our card base. And then you have a card that looks like so. So this whole panel here isn't fully attached. It's just that little 1 centimeter fold that's attached to the card base. Okay? But that's forming our double Z. Now I can put that, and we can kind of bring our sample card in a bit. Now I've cut one of the trees. I've cut a full tree out of Pretty Peacock, and I've cut, where's my thing? I've cut this one, this standalone die out in the glimmer paper. Now this glimmer paper is in the online exclusive section. It's 3 sheets, Berry Burst, Old Olive and White. I've got 2 packs here, that's why there's 2 of them. So that's the white glimmery sheet. I've just combined 2 packs, and it's $10.50. It's in the online exclusives. And if you wanted some other shimmer paper or glimmer paper, in the holiday mini catalogue there's this festive 12 by 12 glimmer paper, which is cherry cobbler, garden green and granny apple green. You get 6 sheets of this one, and that's $21. And that's what I use for my little glimmery bows on my tree. So they're the glimmer papers I've been using. So with this little decorative tree, these 2 ones are shorter. You can see they're shorter than our big tree. So what you do, I've got adhesive sheet on the back of this tree. I'm going to pull my backing off, and got a blob on that. Yep. I pull the backing off, if I can see it. Yes, here it comes. And when you pull the backing off, it pretty much pulls all the bits in the middle that you don't want off. You just got to work it a little bit and see how you get the bits you don't want still stuck to the backing. There's a couple that I've got to poke out, but it takes I love the adhesive sheet because it takes most of all the bits that you don't want. It takes it off at the same time. Now let me just get this one out. This one, much easier than trying to put glue on the back of this very fine die cut. Except the little bits are stuck to my fingers now. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to layer it on my tree up the top, and I'm going to start at the top and just line it up with my branches as we go down. Like so, like so, like so. Okay, so you can see it's shorter than the base Christmas tree. Got a glimmer bit stuck to me. So then what we do is we get our paper snips and we just trim around the edge of the glimmer paper and cut that bottom part of our tree off, and you have a really cute glimmery tree. Okay, so I'm going to stick that there. Yes, white is not correct. Get rid of the white. It is not right. And this is Pretty Peacock, and I'm just wondering if I should use Pretty Peacock ribbon with gold in it, or whether I should use iridescent. If I do a bow on something, if I use the Pretty Peacock, there is these gems here, the blooming ones, or there are these ones which might look quite nice on air. I think I'm going to go that way. I think. Let's just have a little look. Okay, let's just see if the bow is going to be a bit overwhelming. It might be. But I do like it. See, I've got a little bit of baker's twine on this card. The bow might be a bit overwhelming. Let me have a look. I'll just try and... Sorry, I was off camera then. Keep forgetting I've got to stay in camera view. Okay, let's just tweak our bow if we can get a nice little one. That would be nice. Just a matter of tweaking, and that's pretty little. Okay, let's have a little. So I could put it there at the top of the tree, or I could put it at the top. I like it up there. So let's get our scissors and chop it off. So this is in the annual catalogue, and it's Pretty Peacock and Gold metallic ribbon. It matched a suite that was came out last year, I think. Just making my little tails a bit shorter. Get rid of the... There we go. So let's have a look. I'm going to put my tree, I'm going to center my tree on my front panel, not on this foldy panel. I'm going to center it on my front panel, and I'm going to pop that there, like center this on the front panel too. I am going to stick this up on dimensionals. And put my ribbon scissors away. Okay, let's have a little look. Put one there. Put one there, put one in the middle, and I might get a small one. And we're nearly finished. Put one up the top, so that's that. I'll take our backings off. Okay, and I'm going to center it on my front panel. Like that, that's right. And I'm going to put dimensionals, just doesn't really matter where I put them. it's okay. I could put them down the middle because then it's going to go down here, or just a couple along here, because I don't want it to stick somewhere I don't want it to stick. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to, yeah, so that's going to go there. So this is a really nice punch. It works really well with layering leaves stamp set that's in the annual catalogue. Okay, so I'm just going to pop it like so. Make sure I haven't got no dimensionals hanging anywhere. I'm going to put my bow there. So let's grab a glue dot. Go and pop it there, and now we're going to put some bling on, so that's rubbish. Okay, let's put some bling on. I could do a big one down here, and I could do two. These are Pretty Peacock and gold foil gems, and also petal pink. I might put another one here and another one down here. So that is, whoops, that is our card. I'll get rid of the glue, and you can see that it goes, opens a Christmas tree and another different piece of the paper with Christmas trees on it. How cool is it? And also as bonus, fits into a normal envelope, C6 envelope, and I don't think extra postage would be needed. It's not that thick. So there you go. So that's a Christmas Decorative Trees one using Sentimental Christmas paper, and that's how it stands on your sideboard or buffet or shelf. This is another Decorative Trees one. I did a stylish shape die down here, and I did use white. I didn't use the basic beige here. And that's how it sits. And these are my two Reindeer Day ones. Now this one's fold is just smaller. The reindeer here is cut out of the paper, die cut from the paper. This is the Reindeer Day stamp set. That one's not. That's Peaceful Seasons, I think it's called. And this one I've just made this fold 4 centimeters instead. I just thought it looked better, and I just used the Reindeer Day reindeer dies to make our little reindeer and popped him up and did the same. So there are cards for today, a Reindeer Day one and a Decorative Trees one. Let me just move them up. There we go. So there's all the dimensions if you're needing them. That's the card base and all the layering matting pieces. And this one can be cardstock. This can be DSP or cardstock, whatever you feel like doing. And then this one's the center panel, and that's the DSP layers, and then this one's left free, so you can stamp a sentiment and then you write your greeting to the person you're giving it to. So I really hope you liked that. Now before you go, I have 2 more classes left this year. One of them is the Reindeer Memories scrapbooking class. This class is, the kit is $65 and I'm just charging $75 for the class, $70 for the class, sorry, which includes your kit, and that is on the 30th of November, so I will need to know if anybody else wants to come along, because I'll be placing the order for these kits on Tuesday. I'm going to order them on Tuesday. And then the last class for the year, I wonder if it's up here or downstairs. I think it's here downstairs. Let's have a look. Hang on. I think it's downstairs. Yeah. Is it? No. The instructions sheets downstairs. The last class for the year on the 7th of December is the Christmas decorations kit. It is back in stock. So if you want to come to this class, I definitely need to know in case it goes out of stock again. So I'll probably order anybody else who wants to come to that class. I'll order those on Tuesday as well. So let's go back to face view. There we go. So that is a wide Z fold card. I'm trying to get it right. That's using the Decorative Trees and the Sentimental Christmas paper. This one's using the Reindeer Days paper and stamp set and dies. This was my other Reindeer Days one. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share my YouTube video as I try to grow my channel. And I will see you on Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock for Card and a Cuppa. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.